Anyway, guys, good morning. Welcome to a quick session on Excel. I'm going to show you how to use the functions called now, day, and how to do a comparison between your order date, your ship date, and then to calculate the delays using functions called date, networking days, and networking days international. Okay? Now, let's talk about now. Now means what's happening now. So now function actually gives you today's date along with time. Now, to actually apply the now function, tap now and open and close bracket. All right, so you see that it's now the 19th of February, 2023, and where I'm at is now 11:32 a.m. The today function is equal to today, open and close brackets, and you see that it is today, the 19th of February, 2023. Okay? Now, you may be wondering, why do I have the day, the month, and the year in separate columns? Because we can combine this and get the date using a function called date. Okay? That equal date. It's going to ask me for the year, so we're going to select year, comma, going to select the month, comma, and also the day, comma, and close bracket. And if we copy this down, you'll see here that we have the dates for the respective periods I have here. Now, in terms of actually converting this, we can always convert this as a date using my format tab and then selecting as well the date format that I want. We'll do the same for our ship date. Now we're going to calculate our delays. Okay. Now to calculate our delays, we're going to use a function called days. Days. And we're going to start with our end date and comma, start date. Okay. So it's saying here it takes 7 days between our order date for the items to get shipped. Now that's fine, but if we wanted to find out what were our true delays, so yes, this is 7 days, but if our operation doesn't open on the weekend, and the weekend is depending on what period of what region of the world you reside in. So for some regions, the weekend starts from a Saturday. So here in the West, our weekends are Saturday, Sunday. I'm sure in other regions as well, your weekend starts on a Friday. All right, so we're going to use a function called network days. Equal net work days. We're going to start with our start date, which is our order date. We're going to end with our end date, and it's asking for holidays. Now, again, depending on what region of the world you are, your holidays will vary accordingly. Again, if your operation doesn't work on the weekend, then you may also want to factor out weekend days as well. Okay, so we're going to select from here our weekend days and also our holidays. Enter, and you'll see that based on the calendar that's there for our holidays, the actual work days is 5 days instead of 7 days in terms of this. Okay. Just going to use absolute references to ensure that when I copy down this function, my holidays don't change. Okay. Now I have a column here, reference as net work days international. You know, maybe wondering why there's a difference. Now, for network days international, again, this is depending on your region and also depending on which days are considered to be off days. Operations It's a 6-day-a-week operation. It may not necessarily want to include the weekends of the Sunday. Network days assumes that Saturday and Sundays are days off, so the delays will be calculated on the basis that your work period is only a 5-day work week. Okay. So we're going to use the function network days international. You see that once I start typing net, I can then select colors. Okay. Again, we're going to start with your start date. End date. Now, our weekend, we're saying here that we work a 6-day week. So only Sundays are considered our days off. Okay. Yet still, we may have the same holiday calendar as was highlighted for network days. Okay. Let's then calculate what our days are. In this scenario, again, it's 7 days here. And we'll copy down this function. So you'll see that, again, based on the fact that the calendar is different, and the fact as well that in terms of our work days, a 6-day week, the only time off is a Sunday, then it then means then that all intents and purposes, albeit our calendar is in place, the actual delays was 7 days. Okay. Well, thanks for listening. And next time we'll go through another step. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see and also hear more tips and tricks as it relates to the functions. Thank you for listening.